So what we're going to do for this Box and Whisker plot, we're going to identify 5 things, okay? We're going to identify 5 things. The minimum.
Minimal?
Yeah, minimum. Let's put min. What do you think the minimum is going to represent? What number? Good, the lowest number. In this case, it's 10, yeah.
No, I said.
Now, leave a gap, like put a space. We're going to do the median. We already know what the median is. It should be the, what's the median?
All the numbers go together, then you go.
So it's in the middle. And then we're going to leave a space and then max. The max is the highest number. In this case, it's 38.
What happens if you have the 2 the same number?
That's okay.
17 plus 7.
Now, min and the median. So from the lowest to the middle, you're going to get what we call Q1 or quarter 1. So the first quarter. So what is the first quarter? The middle between the lowest and the middle. So I will say between the lowest and middle. I need to capitalize now. And what do you think is going to be between the median and the max? Not Q2. Q2 quarters make 50 cents. So I need 3 quarters. So it's going to be Q3. This is for the whole thing is for a Box and Whisker. So this is going to be Q3, and that's going to be between, yes, the middle and high or the max or something like that. So if you had 2 quarters, how much would that be in like $1? 50, which is half the dollar. So the median is technically Q2. The middle is technically 2Q. What's up? Quarter 2 is technically the median, but the median is like a better name for it. So we just call it the middle. No, Q1, Q3 is just fine. Okay? Let me do the problem and I'll explain how the test questions work. So first what we got to do is we're going to identify everything here. The minimum, the median, the max, Q1 and Q3. The minimum's pretty easy, 10. And the max is pretty easy, 38. Now we have to find the middle, right? So 10 and 38, 24 and 12, 3, 22, 20, 13, 15, 17. So these 2 numbers right here happen to be in the middle. 17. So you're going to take the number. You're going to take the number in between 17 and 17. But because it's the same number, it's going to be 17. So the median is 17. Now, to find Q1, because this makes up, this box right here makes up the middle numbers, we're not going to count that. We're going to make the middle between here and here. Between 10 and 15. Because we're taking the middle of the first half, essentially. And what's the middle in this one? 13. So 13 is going to be here. And then the other one, we're going to do the top half. Yeah, 18 to 38. You do not count the 17 because it was part of the middle. So you don't want to count that. So 22. You'll see. After you have these numbers, you're going to make a number line. You could put it like right above it or below it. Doesn't matter. What's up?
Why is it 22?
No, you do not count the 17 now. Because the 17 is used for the middle, and you don't use the middle to count from. Okay? Okay. What we have to make is what's on the bottom here, a number line. Yeah, kind of like that. But every number line should be consistently distant. So let's say, what is their smallest number here? 10. So if I'm going to put a 10 here, let's say we'll put 15. Let's give it a consistent birth because we want to make sure we could get all the way to 38 or something above 38. So the next number is going to be, everyone, next 30, 35, 40. You could technically keep going, but notice I already passed my max. So if I wanted to stop right here and you just want to take an eraser and like shorten your line like this, well, not like that, but yeah, you could do it like that. You could go all the way to 60. It doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh wait, can you show like
Hmm?
because I think we just actually
That's it?
those numbers and then just like put it like doesn't matter where it ends. We just like have to
You'll see. All right. Our next part is to put a point for each of our important numbers, which are right here. So I'm going to put a point at 10.
put it under.
Yeah, under. You could put it like on the worksheet you'll have. It technically they'll put it over, but it doesn't matter. You can put it on top, not on the actual number. You just want to put it on. Yeah. Yeah, you could put above it. You're going to put a dot at 13. You're going to put a dot at 17. Notice here, you're going to put a dot at 22. I'm going to put a dot at 38. Because those are the 5 numbers I found, which was. You're going to see why. Because I'm going to make it into a box and whisker.
Why didn't you put on the actual line?
You're going to change it to a box and whisker, and we're not going to put on a number line. The middle 3 numbers is going to be the box. So I'm going to make a box here. Oh, I missed a little bit. I'm going to make a box here. And a box here. You could technically do it on the number line, that's fine, but I think it would get sloppy if it's on the number line. What do you think is left in the box and whisker plot?
Wait, I have 5 dots, not 4.
You should have 5. It is 5. I have 5 too.
Where's all the dots? That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
So what's the
The
point?
38 over here. All right, what's up?
Oh,
All right. The middle numbers are going to be in the box. The outside numbers are going to use the whiskers. And this is what is a box and whisker plot. Now, most people are asking, what? Like, why is it important to make a box and whisker? Let's talk about this. Looking at this data right here, what can you tell me about something like 38? What's weird about 38? Good. It's really big and it's really far away. So it kind of makes an awkward situation when you look at 38 and see like it's so far away. But if I were to take the average of this thing, it wouldn't really represent the data. Look at the data right now. What it's showing you is that most of your information is on the left side. So most of your information is between here to here on the left side, which means there's like a lot of people, if this was like, I don't know, like a test score or something. If a lot of people get low test scores and there's very few people that get a really high test score. So that is a box and whisker plot.
I got everything, even when you place the dots, I don't get the boxes.
Can you place the dots?
Yeah, I know.
So the last thing is literally drawing a picture.
Why are you doing that?
Connect the dots.
Yeah, you literally actually connect dots.
Think about it like this. That's the nose and those are the whiskers.
All right.
This is 38.
Any question before I give you one for yourselves? Yeah, go ahead.
Some of the boxes you show in that box.
Billy, you all right? You all right?
You see in the distance.
Okay, I don't see anyone writing, so I'm gonna go to the next page. That's fine.
Mr. Tomo,
What up?
why were there 2 boxes, not one big box?
It's the 2 pieces of the box.
Why did you get make one big box?
I don't know why.
Can I make want a big box?
No.
No, I don't. It's crazy, we're making.
Like, if we were to take a big box from the test, and we get it wrong.
Yo,
I'll be annoyed, but I don't think I'll take points. You need to show the middle point at least. So that's why you need that little middle line, that nose kind of piece to it. Okay, everyone, here, you're gonna put it in order. You're gonna find the 5 things we need. The min, Q1, the middle, Q3, and the max. Then you gotta make a number line. And then you gotta try to draw the points, and then you make the box and whisker.
Also, I mean,
This is the last thing we learned.
Because on the real test, and the
I
real
honestly
question,
feel like it's boring. It's like the most easiest thing.
it is really easy. It's just like
Like,
literally,
it's just English.
it's literally counting. Like you literally just take your finger and go, that's the middle.
I think I'm gonna fail.
Even if you put it in order, then.
Then find the middle, yeah.
Mr. Philbin,
there was no order, it goes Q.
Ethan, go.
Slack.
on the test, what do you ask for?
Wait.
Yeah, please make a box of whisker for this. Make a stem leaf for this.
Oh,
For a histogram leaf. Yeah.
How did
For most of them.
order?
Go ahead, Craig, because the other side. Yes, you gotta put your numbers in order first. Because how you gonna get the middle nicely?
Do I have to do the median before I find the quarters?
Yeah, you definitely need a medium before the quarters.
Like, not the median.
Wait, Mr. Toby, you first have to put the numbers in order.
Yes, because in order to get it in order, so you can see what's actually in the middle and what's actually at the first quarter and the third quarter properly.
You're not putting it in numerical order, you're just putting it in the order that you see on the board, right?
You gotta put it in numeric order.
Oh my God.
Pull out a piece of paper and try it.
20, 25, 30.
I gotta leave. I'm listening for the lesson.
Nice. Give it a second or compare it to somebody else if you want to check it.
What? She watches you.
Wait, what's mid again? I don't know. What's mid?
Guys, keep the mask on over your nose, please. Thank you.
Hey.
What's up?
No, yeah, you gotta keep it over
The
your
mid.
The middle? It's in the middle.
Oh, median.
Yeah.
There's like so many dots.
Should be 5 dots in total. If they think that's many, that's fine.
So is it 30 and 40?
What's up? No, compare with somebody else. I don't know the answer. I haven't done it yet.
What do you do with those?
Yeah,
Wait,
but
Mr.
you
Coble.
know, 20 or
Mr.
25.
Coble.
Oh, you're getting-
25.
Huh? For the middle?
So what is it
You don't use the middle number. You don't use the median to get the middle. Okay. So do you have 2 numbers in the middle or something? In a quarter 1 or whatever?
Like Q1, it's 15, 20, 25, 30. That's like 4 numbers.
Okay.
So then you don't know 20 or 25.
I didn't get
So how do you find the number in between those 2?
Divide them and divide by
Wait, add them and then
What
divide
is,
by.
what do you like, doing? What is, so 30 and 40 are both in the middle, do they not count the quarters?
But 30 and 40 should not be in the middle. It's an odd amount of numbers,
I
right?
got 30 and 40 in the
No,
middle.
it's not.
It's
Oh, you're
not.
right, you're right. Okay, so let's see.
Should you- If it's 57.5, should you round up?
0.5? No, 0.5 should just stay there. 0.5.
Wait, what?
22.5, you want to say like that?
Wait, why 22.5? So.
I got 57.
Well, I did it for this. Mr. Tumblr did it wrong, saying this. No one.
What? I'm
Oh.
20 and 30.
Yeah, so wait.
If not
Let's see,
21.
This one I got 20.
All right, first off, just if you want to check, here's my order. If you miss the number, be careful of that.
I missed the number. I missed the number.
So just underline as you do the numbers, maybe.
I neither.
Wait,
Yeah.
so-
I missed 20.
Yo, 30 and 40 are in the middle.
I missed
Yeah, okay,
20.
right?
I missed 22.
So 30 and 40 should be 35 in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Then compare to each other. I don't know the answer yet. I haven't done it yet.
Median's 35.
So then when you take the middle, you do not use the median parts for the new middle or the quarter 1. So it's actually just 20. 20 just happens to be in the middle. And over here, you do not use the middle again, it just happens to be 60. So it seems like my numbers are 15, 20, 35, 60, and 70. Make a number line.
Do I use the numbers from on the left side or from the whole thing?
What do you mean?
Like do I use the min Q1 numbers or do I use the numbers on top?
As long as your number line is consistent. So if you want to use like start at 15 and you go up by fives, that's fine.
I do 15 and go by five.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a bad idea. 15, 20, 25.
What if I don't fit it all in?
You shouldn't put your arrows first then, so you could extend it a little.
I have a question. What
Yo.
if it's less, it's never gonna be less than that many?
It's always gonna be exactly 5 points. So I don't know. You gotta check those.
I forgot a number and I still like got basically the same answer except for.
Two middle box, make the boxes.
Technically the 3 middle box, because it's like the left box is the.
This is the ugliest thing.
Oh, is it problem that I went by 5?
That's fine. Go by 5. You could have went by 10. So it would have been okay.
I know, everyone else did 10.
No, it should be 2 boxes.
No, I went from 40 to 60, so that's space on.
So, well, can I go get the water back?
Wait, how,
Oh, you
how,
asked
how
me
am I
about
supposed to know where and when
Yeah,
to
this
draw
one.
the balls?
Where and when? So do you get the 5 points then?
Yeah,
So let me put them down for myself.
Maybe the 3 middle points, we do boxes around.
like 1, 2, 3.
These two.
Oh, these.
No,
No, that's 50.
Not including these two on the outside.
Oh,
Like middle, like the box in the middle. But just do 2 boxes. So,
and then split it.
I guess you can just do it. So then you have 2 boxes.
Okay.
Okay, and then make the whisker across the whole thing.
Make which guy?
Whatever, it's still.
Okay, your middle is the nose. So you have the first half of your nose, the left side, I guess,
What's the nose?
the boxes.
Why are we doing
Yeah, I don't know the nose. Think about it like.
Nose and whisker, that's fine.
Cat has a nose, like the nose is like a little bump.
Is nose and whisker or box and line?
Or like a dog.
My lines are so messed up, yeah.
And then whiskers.
This is like not confusing, it's like a nose.
It's easy.
And then a little whisker at the,
It's like
I
connected
got
on.
middle line.
it really is connected. Like, I'm not joking, it's connected
No,
up.
it is.
This is like the sentence.
On the test, I'm gonna make if I have time, I'm gonna make a cat.
Don't waste your time then. Let's check your answers ahead of time. I don't want you to make a silly mistake.
Okay, I think that's it.
All right, let's see. All right, does anyone have any questions? My answer's up there.
No, I got it. This is easy, but I'm gonna find a way to spell it.
Usually I say, right, it gets harder afterwards.
No, the final's gonna be hard. You know that. You know that.
Yeah.
Can you like not take off a lot of points in the final?
I love taking points.
No, because you get a lot of.
Yeah, especially for me.
No, it's gonna be a lot of questions, so it doesn't matter if you get one.
Mr. Tubble.
What up?
It's probably gonna be like, maybe 100 questions. so
Oh, let me talk about something actually. Just a little side fact for this. And I'm gonna practice, okay? Each piece here is worth 25% of the data. So this is 25% of the data,
Oh, like
each like block or
you know
whisker.
that.
Well, let's say if I ask you, hey, what percentage of the data is greater than 20? So I said 20 and greater.
it'd be 75.
So 75%. Like, that's a really basic thing. I almost forgot
That
to
makes-
talk.
wait, What?
Okay. The question would be, give me what percentage is X is greater than 20, let's say.
We're doing this on the test?
On this thing, yeah.
Sorry if you're like
Yeah.
science.
Yeah, really easy.
Wait, what are the percentages?
Each piece is 25%. It's like, you don't even have to remember anything special. There's 4 pieces and they're broken equally, which is 25% each.
So it's like, no matter, it's just all the way to 25%.
Yeah. For a box and whisker plot, yes, it's about 20.
So much.
It's all live.
So it should be 75% because there's 3% to go. Rio,
Ethan, your Y well.
the box itself or the percents, like what? Yeah. The boxes is on the bottom here, yeah? Oh, okay. First, let's talk about how do I get the box? You see these 5 numbers, right? So I just put it based off the number line. So here's 1 dot, another dot, another dot, another dot, and another dot, okay? Pretty fair, right? That's 5 dots. So then the inside boxes would be blue. I'll just do it again in blue, basically. The inside 3 dots, so this pair in this pair makes the box, and the name is called Box and Whisker, so you know definitely. All right.
Why did I choose Worcester for the whole thing?
I don't know. They should say box and lines or nose and whisker. I don't know why they say box and whisker. Kind of like,
What if the guy who made it, like, named it after his cat named Box?
all right, one more example.
I'm on analogy, okay?
Analogy.
I have a cake.
Okay.
Cakes get destroyed with a knife.
Okay, I need this.
No, I need it
It's
right.
only for a second.
Give me a second.
I need to borrow this paper.
That's not my paper.
Okay, I'm here. Mr. Cole?
Take this one.
No, stop.
Let's look at your whisper box method, sure. Okay, this is my cake, great,
Mhm.
pretty cool, got some sprinkles on it.
Okay.
The person A,
Yeah,
look, you're not looking at the diagram.
give you a sec. I'm like trying to work, you know.
Oh, Ethan, I want to try
Yeah, I
this.
guess.
Pencil back. Thank you.
Ethan, I have a pencil. Okay, your cake, is it a rectangle on purpose?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If person A takes this much of the cake.
Yeah.
Person B takes this much of the cake,
Mhm.
person C takes that much of the cake, and person D takes
The rest of the cake?
that much of the cake.
Okay.
They don't take 25%, it's a lie. He didn't take 25%.
You're saying how the box and whisker doesn't make sense.
Yes.
Okay, but remember, we're not talking about. We're not. I'll just go over here. Come on, let's go back. Everyone try this one again, box and whisker. Remember, get the 5 things. So you're totally correct in your statement, like, that doesn't look like. Correct. But what you're saying is, let's say, I'm gonna make up.
There's 3 fives.
Let's say 3, 4.
There's one, there's only, oh, there's 3 fives.
Which is pretty far away. like
No,
36.
there's a 4 and 5. Okay. Charlie, there's a
So
4.
3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So when I say like,
Let's go with 20.
this will be the first one.
It's 5 and 6.
Following me. Is there any 6s?
So when I say this is 25% of.
Is 11 divided by 2, 5.5?
Okay.
Not 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. 11 divided by 4.
Hola. Slowly.
5.5, what is G?
So when I say this is 25%,
Bring somebody.
it's just that it's the range is 25%. not the
4.
size. But literally, this
9.
is like a quarter of it. This is like a quarter of it. This is like a quarter of it, and this is a quarter of it. So you still have the same size, even though this is farther away and this is farther away.
Okay, I'm done.
This is still.
Oh, wait.
So it's consistently 25.
Okay, I have a question about the amount. Homework. There was a question I answered.
There wasn't homework.
So.
I should give homework for the.
No, you're literally giving problems from the homework page. It's not fair to make us do it again. Like, I called you straight.
from the evens.
No, it's literally, no, you're not,
That's just
you're not,
so
you're not
mean,
giving.
though.
Like,
Why
you're
would
not
you do
giving.
that? What's 11? No, I'm gonna memorize.
5.5.
I'm gonna memorize 5 by 6.
You mean 11 divided by 2?
Okay.
You add both and divide by 2. 5.5.
How many fives are there? There's 3 fives.
Yeah.
It's just.
Why is 4, right?
Not know. Isn't it just? I don't know.
Q4, 5.5.
It's just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Should be 2 numbers in the middle.
Yeah, what I said.
That's what I'm saying.
I no longer have a question about the homework. Turns out a little out there.
1 line 4.
This is a little-
Okay, I did something wrong. Is it 6
Uh,
and 7?
Number, come on.
It doesn't look right.
7?
It doesn't look right.
Is this right? Wait. You look, I'm done.
There's 3 5s. Yeah, I know. 5 and 6.
Yeah, this, if you're doing by 5, this is technically, this is 4, so this should be 0. So if I make
Oh,
that
yeah, it is
mistake,
5
then-
and 6.
I may have one off. Maybe like half.
So look at that. It's gonna be all smush, right? Yours is, so look at, his looks longer because his number line is different. So the visuals will be different, but as long as these numbers are the same or consistent, they're the same, but you guys naturally.
1, 4, 5.5, 9, 12.
Yeah. However, yours
I'm
is
done.
faster. This, check.
I have a survey of like, okay, you have 10, on average, you have 20.
I like it doing better
Right?
because it's more spread out.
Oh, that's fine.
How many of them would you say call you Mr. Tobal?
Tobal versus Mr.
I
Tobal.
I know my sister.
I mean, you would survey the
Like,
people who say, how would you read this name? Tobal, Tobol?
Wait, that's an inconvenient survey.
no, wait, who do they call you?
No, it's a convenience survey if you ask people
We're
around.
asking people in the room.
That would be a convenience survey.
Yeah, I
yes.
know.
That's what I meant.
Wait, Mr. Tobal. Yeah, I heard that like 11th graders.
What's up?
11th graders have like a nickname.
The 10th graders call me coach.
Oh, yeah, Sandy called you that.
Coach, toast.
So I have a question.
What do you
Hold
call
up.
it?
Also, there's review packets here. You can pick one up.
What do you call it?
I'll post that later on Google
I hate to
Classroom.
bring it back up, but
No, check it with somebody else.
I hate to bring it back up. I think it should be recognized. Remember when
What does that mean?
remember when you were doing?
Mr. Tobal, can I leave?
Did you get this done?
Yeah.
I'll show you
What's
the
the quarter one and quarter three?
Quarter
Oh,
3 is 9 and quarter 1 is 4.
All right, I agree with that.
And also, can you post yesterday's lesson? Because I don't get it all.
Sure, I'll try to post it. I'll see if it didn't get corrupted because I think it got corrupted, but I'll check one more time.
Thank you, Mr. Tobal.
I'm out.
I'm not using words. Remember when you're running and then you go like that?
Oh, I flipped over. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was there.
What was the plan?
I was planning to land on my feet.
Okay, but I didn't try. to-
I was planning, look, I was planning that. The plan was, hey, somebody dared me to take the big wall. And I was like, yeah, I'll take the big wall. And
Mr. Lee should be happy on the video and in the comments, everyone was reaching out sympathy for you.
rest in peace,
All
Mr.
your-
Tobal.
oh, yeah. I see purple now. All your old students are showing up too. Connie Kessel and my sister's friend showed up. And she's like, oh no, Mr. T.
Mr. T. What's it to? What's it to? Not the coach.
Not toasted.
Toasty?
Toasted.
Toasty. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yo, I got it right.
min is 1.
What did you say?
Collect a person?
Is that time?
Okay.
This is really thick.
Yeah, it's just because a lot of it's graphing or showing a picture. It's a little bit more expensive. What's up? man?
5.5.
And then the middle will be 4. And then, what up, man? What up, Kira? I mean, about?
About getting extra credit if I get another.
It has to be impressive out. Well, if you believe that, you never get one.
Oh, it was bad timing or whatever.
See, Tara already got one, so it's possible.
But she plays third. It's easier.
Yeah, I'm third base.
Third baseman's easier?
No, it's not. It's easier to get to double out.
Yeah, a double play.
Yeah, like I can't do it if I'm playing center field.
Yes, you can.
No, you literally went, oh, you got to double out? Oh, that's impressive. I'm like, can I have extra credit? No.
It was too late. It wasn't sale time.
It should have
This is
been.
why we were ever negotiating.
Negotiating terms and
We're trying to negotiate.
I need to read the terms and conditions. Like, oh, what are you doing, girl?
It's my terms based off my conditions.
Oh, the worst.
But there's only like, I don't know, Steve, I did your homework like 4 p.m. last night.
If you submitted it at that time, yeah, I can see that.
No, I fell asleep.
Wait. Before we do this,
I woke up at 10 and came back to sleep.
Oh, like a number?